It's been a month. It's been a month since I've been on here and I've done any Minecraft. And, well, I guess the reason is just I didn't know where to go from here. Like, I felt stuck, I should say. Not that I didn't know, I just felt stuck. Like, I couldn't unstick myself? Sounds wrong. I couldn't find the next step. Let me say that. I built the villager trading hall in the last episode, and I said I was going to put in the villagers, which I did, of course. The villagers are in. Everything is set, but they're still curing, but they're not good. And I'm not entirely sure what happened. And I spent time trying to figure it out, and I couldn't. So I gave up and just left it as is. The villagers that get healed, maybe they would have better traits. But obviously I don't have those farms up top that I talked about for the sticks, for the bamboo. To bamboo farms to make into sticks, and this is why. I mean, I say this is why. This is a reason, I suppose, and it's not a very good reason. But I felt directionless. And a lot has gone into that in personal feelings, not just in game feeling directionless. I felt directionless in person, not really sure what I wanted to do. So I kind of got the urge to get back in and do some Minecraft now. And so I guess what I'm going to try to do is figure things out. Kind of see the direction that I want to go. I guess in the meantime, just relax. I got a little bit of a drink right here just to kind of sit back and sip on and go from there. So I do think, first off, the music is loud, so I'll definitely have to turn that down in post, but I think the first thing I've been I hit Alt to try to run. Alt. I hit Alt to try to run. I've been playing too much Skyrim. But I think what I do want to do, actually, is today finally do a couple things. First, hope the game will run and perform well, but it's another issue that I've been running into where the game does not like to run very well. What I do want to do is... Oh, wow. That was great. That was fantastic. Anyway, I think it's time to finish the enchantment room. Get the enchantment table, the bookshelves, get some chests for storage, probably get an anvil or two in here, things like that. I think that's the goal. At least right now. Not whole video, but at least right now, this is the goal. Cleaning things up or tidying things up. Where we're going to start. You and me. It'll be fun. So having said this, what is the obvious first thing we need to do? Well, I'll probably need to clear the roof. I think that's what I need to do the first thing is remove one more layer of the roof. So I will do that. So that's done. That is that layer cleared out. So now I think the most obvious next thing to do is probably just wall design. Coming up with kind of what I want the room to look like. And I think that is the biggest struggle, is just trying to come up with an idea, an idea, I should say. Something that I just feel like I like, the colors, things like that. And I will say that is something that I have always struggled with, is trying to, like, color theory. Kind of match things that look good. I mean, it took me a while to learn color grading is because I'm not the best with color theory and trying to match things, whatever. So I'm going to spend some time probably seeing if I can get any ideas of what I would want the room to look like. I'll be back when I have an idea. Okay, so after a few minutes of just kind of browsing the internet, as one does, I came across a post on Reddit on the Minecraft builds. I got it over here. The Minecraft builds subreddit. And I saw a design, and I'll throw an image up, obviously, like right now. I'll post a link in the description to credit the person and the post that I found on the subreddit. I think it's a very cool design. And what I'm thinking is, obviously, since I have mine in the middle, and then the books are here, what I'm thinking, obviously, is going to be changed just because the room shape is different. So a lot of the design is going to be changed, unless I literally knocked out the walls all the way to here. And then I kept, I could keep the curve, but knock these walls all the way out to this furthermost wall out. What I'm thinking color design is like the white, gold, and blue, or like white and blue, maybe, or like black and blue, or something like that. But I'm thinking one of those. I'll just see what works best, and then I'll go for it. But that's kind of my idea of what I'm thinking, and I think that'll work out pretty cool. I think it'll look cool. This is just gonna be getting supplies because it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a lot, especially trying to get the. I believe I already have an enchantment table or the supplies, the materials to build it. But getting the bookshelves are gonna be the pain in the butt. Just collecting the materials is going to be what it is. I might try and make a proof of concept and just go from there. You know what? Screw it. I think I'm going to go ahead and knock down these walls. I think just trying to have a shape like what I initially was going to have isn't going to work too well. Just because having the pillars to kind of hold, like structure-wise, because I imagine this. So you have a double chest, then you stair all around, and obviously this would be the center pillar block. And then you skip 2 more for double chest again, and then you have your stairs again. So you skip 2 blocks here, and then boom, this is where the pillar is going to go. And obviously I would need to have this gone, so then I can have it be symmetrical. Have 3 pillars along. I think that would look okay, and obviously I'm going to have to push the wall back just to make it to where I can have a double chest, just like up in that corner. So obviously I need to go back 2 more blocks. So if I go back here and here, now I have room not only for the stair, but then 2 double chests, a double chest, and then stack however high I want. That's, I guess, now the way I'm going to do it. Ooh, that's kind of I kind of did that unintentionally. I can't even speak. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I like it already so far, just the idea in my head. Now hoping I can actually put that idea on paper. Or rather, in this case, in a game. My pickaxe is about to break. I gotta go get a new one soon. Good golly. It's nighttime. I don't have a bed, so I'm just gonna pop a squat in a sleeping bag in the living room. I think that's the best choice of course. Try that. Yes. Now let's go get that new pickaxe. I see you and you. How dare you spawn? It's daytime. What do you think you're doing? Don't explode after all the hard work I've put into this. There's 2? Oh, come on. And for some reason, my game wants to lag and die, and I don't understand why. Hey, that kind of rhymed. How are you still tracking me from all the way downtown? Make it make sense, yo. The math ain't mathin'. Nice. All the way downfield, you tracked me. Still got it, even though it's laggy. What am I getting anyway? I mean, I'm getting 60 frames, but like, it doesn't... Obviously, it doesn't feel like that. I mean, it's definitely my computer. I need a new computer, man. Ah, so sad. Guess the creepers despawned. Yay. Anyway, back to work. Masha got me working. You're a little late on the ding elevator. Obviously, doing this is what I'm gonna have to reposition the enchantment table where it sits in the room, which, I mean, it won't be that big a deal. It's not that, it won't be that hard, obviously, because I don't have nothing placed, and obviously the bookshelves aren't placed yet, but when I place it, and I place the bookshelves, I have to be certain that's where I want it. Like, that is the final place, because I don't have Silk Touch, so if I break the bookshelves, I don't get the bookshelves back. I get books. Cool, so I can have double chest, the stair, pillar, double chest, stair, pillar, stair, double chest, stair, pillar, stair, double chest. On both sides, even. So, double chest, stair, pillar, stair, double chest, stair, pillar. Yeah. I was like, wait, huh? And then stair, double chest, stair, pillar, stair, double chest. That is... My mind could not comprehend what I was trying to do. But yeah. That actually looks pretty darn good. So now, I'll get these. Alright. And then this is my... Okay, so... I think this is now the new center. Yeah. So that block there is now the new center. So... Here, was it? Was it like this? I believe it was. But... Yeah. It was like this, and then... Yep, like that right there. And then I think, actually, I can just do maybe 2 layers? Maybe do like that. And I can get level 30 enchant from that, like this. I don't remember if trying to build a unconventional setup for your bookshelf for your enchantment table. But I think I'm going to roll with that for now. I'll put the books down when I get them, enchantment table, and just see if this will give me 30. Because if that's the case, it just kind of opens it up a little more and feels a little more roomy. And yeah, it's your traditional rectangle, but I think it's okay. The pillars will add depth, and I think I'll even be able to mess with the roof a little bit. I can possibly go up another block, and I can arch it if I want to, and that'll give it even more depth. But get to that when I get to that.
2 hours later.
Technical side, I think I figured out kind of what was going on. My camera was trying to record in 4K for whatever reason, I don't know. And then not necessarily sure what's going on like the rest technical side of like why the game lags every now and then, things like that. But this is kind of what I'm going for. This is kind of what I got so far. Based off the image, I liked the buttons, and I have a mod, surprising, that allows me to have different styles. And so it allowed me to have buttons of blue concrete. So I have blue concrete buttons, and I was like, I think that works. And I think it's really cool, and I like the arch. I think that also looks pretty cool as well. And then we have the trim of the stairs. So this is kind of where I'm at, and so far I like it. I think it's a good base to when I build it in survival of where to go from and things like that. I'm happy with it. I am happy with this. It's coming along. I think the only biggest problem is trying to figure out what I want to do with the walls here. How I want to design them. I'm thinking, of course, chests, but I'm wondering if I should inset them. So have chests here, all like this, right? And then same here. So instead of them being out, it being flush with this level of the wall. That's kind of my thought process. I don't know necessarily. And I also had thought maybe doing the pillar blue like this, but I wasn't entirely sure. I thought that was cool, and I might try that. Actually, go ahead and try that now, actually. So, oh, wait, yeah, duh. All right, so I gotta do the stairs, then this. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot that. All right, so then do that, this, and then this, and then we do this all the way around, and then do this again, just to get the base going. Come around like this, then add the stair, and then add the slab. That doesn't look too bad. Let me see if I have a white button. I do have a white button, white concrete. Do I have a quartz button, though, is the question. And I do have a smooth quartz button. But is that the only type of button? I do. Okay. So smooth quartz, and then what is that? White concrete. I think the smooth quartz button looks better. You know what, actually? Huh. Now I'm kind of torn, actually. I thought that looked good, and then I think that looks good as well. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I'm kind of torn. Because I like the idea it's a stripe. Because I also had an idea of maybe putting it in the ground, like this. Just per pillar? You know what? Let me make all the pillars look like this. Sorry. These pillars look like this one. We'll go from there. Yeah, I mean, I think that looks good. I do. I definitely... And if I get the trim all the way around, like this, and then here, I don't know what to do with this yet. But let me do this first. Get the trim all the way around like that, right? Yeah, I mean, I do think that I think that looks good. I do. I like that a lot, actually. So the next step to figure out is probably going to be actually, how do I want to do that stripe on the floor? I like the idea of the stripe. Now, I could maybe do the stripe inverse of this arch down below and then just have glass over the top? Possibly. No. I think maybe just a flat floor is best. Oh, wait. But if I did that arch, I could have stairwell. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. All right. We're going to see how that looks. I think that's actually really cool. I do think that's really cool. And then like here will just be regular stairs possibly. I think that'll work. Yeah. Ooh, but this might have to change. I could possibly just do this and obviously I'll have to come down here anyway, come down this way no matter what. That's not bad. I like this. I like this a lot. You know, nope. No. I know what to do. All right. Let me think. Gotta pull a Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast. Okay, so that's not going to work, but I think I do anyway like the idea of the wrapping around just to kind of encase it. So maybe I keep that up, right? So in the middle still have a different floor, but I like the blue encasing where the enchantment table is going to be. So what do I want? What do I want I could just continue the spruce, which might be it might be a nice kind of color difference. I mean, I love spruce anyway, so this kind of works. So let's see how this looks. Oof. I'll see how this looks when the floor's all done. I don't know how. And then boom. Get these logs back in place so I know just an idea how things will look. Get these last bits in there, and then this will go like that. And then back over here, we go like this, go like this, and we go like this. Boom, boom, pow. Get these last ones in here. Get this last there. Oh no, I don't think so. All right, so this goes like that, like that, like that. Bang, bop, bam. Okay, you know what? I don't hate it. Don't hate it. And I think once I get the roof in, when I get a roof in, and I think I'll do a quartz roof, I think that will help. How to match the arch with the quartz. I think I got an idea. Let me see what I can cook up. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's not bad. Okay, so while I'm thinking about it, let me test the capability of here. And let me see if this will give me a full level 30 enchant. It will! So I can do this. I like this. Alright, I like it. Picasso. So this gives me a full level 30 enchant. Perfect. So yeah, I don't hate this. If I go up, yeah. Come down. Yeah, I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. So then I think, obviously, the walls are going to need to be quartz as well. So they will be... This will probably be this here. And then behind it, I think I'll do glowstone. Just to keep that glowing. And then I think that is where I will do the quartz up to. And actually, I might, like, try and do this up into it, right? Break it up into random things. Yeah. And then have maybe the spruce come down. That. And then this block is that. Nice. I like that. That's dope. Just kind of bleeds into... I just realized as well, I'm going to have to build this all over again. From the test world over into my survival. So It's okay. At least I know what I will be building. That's what matters. I might even try to put something in this back wall. But I'm not sure what I would put back here. I might try to, like, push it in some. All right, so that's in place. All right, so let me get... What is it? With glowstone? Yeah, I think I wanted to do glowstone. So here, all behind the chest and above. Oh, yeah, that'll look cool. Okay, and that's it basically done. Now I just need to make I think maybe like a center light piece to come down a little bit. So put... And then... possibly surround it. Ooh. No. Put the blue stair. Or would I want to do the quartz stair just to give it a... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's what I would want to do right there. Yep. Uh-huh. That's nice. Ooh, I had an idea. What if it then... spreads around. Ooh, this might look good. Or it could look horrible and I'm just thinking I don't hate it. I think it looked better the other way. Definitely looks better this way. 100%. Okay, so that I like. I definitely like that. With that being the case now, I know I can put the chests in, so we'll just put regular chests for now. Don't have to get fancy with it. Ooh, I need to actually, since I have half slab of glowstone, and I can still open the chest at the top. God, I love mods. That's okay. That back wall is definitely plain. I do have to figure something out what to do with the back wall. But this is good. I'm proud of this. I'm very, very proud of it. What can I put in the back? That is the question. Also, the corners here are feeling a little empty. So what could I okay. Maybe back here. So start on that block. Start on this block. And just possibly an inset. I think that could be okay. I'm not even sure how long this episode's going to be. But I definitely will have to at least end it by building this in survival for sure. In the survival world for sure. Okay. So what I'm thinking will go here is such a thing like a grindstone. So I would need a grindstone if I get something that I don't like. I come over here, grind it out. So then I would need chests, which maybe these are what these for. I don't know. However, let me see if I can grab it. Nice, I can. For whatever reason, if I need it. Which I might. Make a design. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Okay. So then I'm okay with that for now. And actually what I think I could do here, I'll get blue shulkers to put here just to kind of take in. So it's definitely taking inspiration from that photo again, but I like it. I do like it. And then let's see. I like it. I very much like it. And then when I looked up glass earlier, oh yeah, I saw these, yeah. Maybe that one or this one. How does this look? And then turn it on. Oh, yeah, no. It needs... Oh, I had 30-ish. Whoa. This is where I get the gold. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait. I might be cooking with something. I love mods. This is why I love mods. All right. The gold. The gold. Yes, this is where I can bring in the gold. What about this one? Oh. Definitely not that one. Not that one. This one. It's got to be this one. It's got to be that one. I think this is it. I do think this is it. And now, with that being that case, the fun part begins. building this in survival. So I'll be back when I'm done. You might be asking yourself, why did we cut to me basically cutting the grass? Well, I might have just had a heart attack. And by having a heart attack, I mean, when I went to check on my files, on the recordings, what? The only bell that could go off is that bell. Why would that bell be going off? Anyway, when I went to check my recordings, their output scale is totally messed up. I don't know if I will be able to fix it in post, but if I can, I will. I'm just going to be so upset if all the work that I just put in is totally screwed. If you saw any of it, that means I fixed it. But if you saw none of it, that means I couldn't fix it, and now you're just watching this, me randomly cutting grass as the sun sets. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you other than it's completed, just like it was in Creative Testing World. It's done. I'm gonna cry if I can't fix any of that. And I have like 6 clips to try to fix. So, yay me. I guess I'll go try to fix them. So I think that might be where I end the episode. So, I don't know. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't end the episode. Either this will be the end and I will record an end, or it won't be the end. I don't know. But if this is the end, I'm going to record an ending now. So if this is the end, thank you so very much for watching the video. I might have found my direction. Oh, wait a minute. I found a problem that I need to fix. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. It means a lot, and the support that I've been shown from you guys has been immense and incredible. And I honestly can't thank you enough. Like, I genuinely feel like I can't even speak. I'm starting over myself. I feel like I'm doing something good, and I feel like I'm doing something worthwhile for myself. So thank you so very much for the support. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for watching. If you liked, leave a like. If you're new around here, drop a subscribe button. It's free. Most people don't seem to be subscribed, so, you know, subscribe. Thank you very much. Anyway, this is the end. I had fun. This was a win. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.